Sky News contributor Kosha Gada joins us now. And Kosha, what are these reports about Trump's head trade advisor Peter Navarro copying it from Elon Musk over Trump's tariff agenda?
Yes, they've had a little bit of a public spat on X because of differing opinions on the trade policy in some measure. I think that's to be expected. Trade policy is very complex. Tariffs are very controversial, and lots of very smart people disagree on how they should be levied, what the impact will be, how long this will run its course, etc. And I guess it's no surprise that there are lots of very smart people with strong opinions surrounding Trump and his orbit, and these two seem to have that spill out a little bit out into the open, but I think it's just a microcosm of, how the whole world is looking at Trump's agenda with respect to tariffs.
Yeah, it sparked, of course, speculation about Elon Musk's relationship with Trump. We've also seen that Bill Ackman has come out saying perhaps the tariffs should be delayed. There are now concerns over a recession. Kosha, Trump is saying this is medicine that's required, just the stock market blip, not the recession.
Yes, he is staying the course. I think he knew that there is going to be volatility in the markets and other repercussions that will come from that, and he is going to stay the course at least for the time being. I do think, ultimately his guiding principle is the working class, real wages for the bottom 50% of society, if you will. And if he sees the pain and the medicine happening too much and too deep with that group, I would expect to see him do something. It may not necessarily be cutting back on tariffs. It could be offering targeted subsidies. It could be offering other forms of relief for them. But in terms of the market volatility and whatever is happening to Wall Street versus Main Street, as they put it, that's something where he's really got a steely spine this time around, and he's not going to let that guide what he does, at least in the near term.
Yeah, you just mentioned that targeted subsidies and income tax cuts is an option that he has to try and alleviate that pain, but we'll see if he goes there. Now, just to finish off, George Clooney has allegedly unleashed a tirade when the reports first came out that he wanted Joe Biden to withdraw from the race. Tell us about this.
So this is interesting. There's some inside baseball that's leaking, and that in and of itself is interesting because it doesn't really happen from the left side of politics in America. They always seem to have a very united front publicly, and he was just very angry at how the MSNBC hosts, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough, sort of said that that wasn't him writing that very famous op-ed after the debate, but it was Obama telling him to write it, and he was very angry at that characterization, which is all coming out now. It's also funny on a personal level because, George Clooney is an alpha male at the apex of his world and his chosen profession, and it just comes down to, I think, he doesn't love being portrayed as a puppet of Obama, and that seems to have really pricked his skin.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Kosha Gada, really appreciate your insights as always. Thank you.